But anyway, we're going to move on to another group that I like. Yay, I get to cover stuff that I actually care about. Back to some Candye syrup, everyone's favourite funky coloured hair-loving salon rock junkies, or whatever you want to call them. But unfortunately it's sad news this time and not good stuff. So you got Colomo. I still haven't had anyone give me a definitive answer on how you say her name, and I've even listened to her say it live at shows, and I just go, what was that? What was that? I didn't hear what you said. So yeah, Colomo, who, for those who can actually see a picture on the screen, she's the one just to the left of Non, the black member, well, the member in black, I should say, on the far right. So apparently she's going to be out of Candye syrup for most of December for some strange reason. Colomo will be out due to cure symptoms of an unspecified malady. John, you wrote this, didn't you?
Yes, I did.
From December 2nd to December 22nd. For any of you who have listened to Candye syrup, she is the one with the super high anime kind of styled voice that does some of the choruses. We've talked about Candye syrup quite a bit. They're quite promising. Their live show definitely lives up to expectations. It gets pretty wild for, girls that look like they, would be more cute and they're, like not so into it. But yeah, when it gets live, they pretty much get into it. So if one of them gets off stage, then get out of the way, put it that way. But yeah, she's going to be out, so bad times for them. Definitely loses a bit of specialness to the voice, because her voice definitely adds something to the choruses, what with it being so unique. Yeah. You got your strong voices like Non and Mai and the other girls, but her voice is definitely a bit more on the odd and quirky side. And as we know, that normally you got to have a quirky member, otherwise what are you going to do without a quirky member? You can't do nothing. But yeah, that's pretty much it. I wouldn't say that's good news. It's definitely more along the bad news. But she'll be back, and Candye syrup will hopefully have some promising stuff for us next year. Hopefully more music and other crazy stuff. So next time I see them, it'll be even better. We'll see. But now we can get onto something that we can really kind of get our teeth into and make some speculations, and maybe you guys in the chat can let us know how you feel about this if you've already read it. If you haven't, then we'll let Gary fill you in on this one. Do you want to take this one away, Gary?
You almost had a very bad
slip up,
Freudian slip there.
I did almost. I've also been drinking,
Anyway.
But never mind. Let's crack on.
So, got a bit of Billy Idol news. Well, news is probably strong. There was an interview on Natalie.mu,
Yeah.
Everyone knows and loves that website, I'm sure.
Yeah.
Where Nego, man, that is not a word that you want to slip up on either.
Yep. I'll avoid that one for the rest of this.
Basically, Nego is part of the kind of, he's like creative, I guess, for Billy Idol.
Yeah, pretty much.
He's also like a fashion designer. I'm sure people know who he is. He did an interview, and there were some interesting things said in the interview. The gist of it is that he doesn't feel like Billy Idol have performed as well as the other groups that Watanabe produces or manages, which I think's a pretty fair assessment.
Yeah.
I don't know about you guys, but
I feel like Billy Idol have a lot of potential, and I don't feel like enough has been done with it.
Yeah, I mean that's kind of how I feel. I mean, I think they're great, but it's obviously maybe not working as well as it could. So he was kind of just musing about this, and he was saying that maybe in the future there would be kind of like a rebranding type thing. I think it was like he'd want to split from what they're currently doing and do something different. I think I don't know. It's translated, so take all this with a grain of salt. But basically, it kind of sounds like change is coming, which would line up with the whole last tour, last album kind of thing. Although, to be fair, they sold out that tour, so you know, maybe it's not as bad as it looks, kind of thing. Then again, maybe it's just good marketing, you know, last tour, everyone's going to want to go, right?
Yeah, totally.
Yep, last tour, last album.
I think.
But
yeah, go on.
it kind of just sounds like this is like they're kind of capping this era of Billy Idol. They might change the name, they might change the musical direction. That's kind of what I'm getting from this.
Do we think they're gonna knock the whole "we aren't Idol" thing on the head and maybe just finally get under the WAC umbrella?
I think that was part of the issue.
Hmm.
It's this whole like, oh, not Idol. It's like, okay, so what are you? You're on these shows with a bunch of idols, but you're not Idol. I don't think it's that big of a deal, because it's like, come on, it's obviously a gimmick.
Yeah,
you know?
yeah, of course.
But I don't know if it plays as well in Japan as it does
Yeah.
to you or me.
Yeah.
But, so yeah, I mean, I don't think he'd have given this interview if things weren't going to happen.
Yeah, you know, I mean, they always let slip or let, you know, tidbits of
Kind of like
what's going to happen.
very subtle hype building.
Yeah. So,
it'll be interesting. I mean, Gang Parade have done pretty well.
yeah, definitely.
Oh wait, no, I forgot. I was the only person at the Liquid Room.
Yeah.
one
They
man
have
totally didn't
Gang
sell it.
Parade have no fans apparently.
Yeah, jokes aside, it seemed to reinvigorate them. So maybe Billy Idol could benefit as well.
Man, I watched that show that you went to and it was rowdy. It looked pretty good.
Yeah.
It looked good.
So yeah, that's pretty much all we've got at the moment. But if there is changes happening, I'd expect it to be announced in the next couple of months, maybe at the start of the year. You know, new year,
New single,
me kind of thing.
new single,
Whatever.
new aesthetic, potentially new name.
When's this tour end?
Do you know
It
what?
ends in December, the end of December.
Does anyone think that maybe we'll make a surprise appearance at the WAC?
At the
Festivals.
WAC exhibition?
Yeah,
The WAC festival?
and they'll be like, okay, boom, we're WAC now. We're fully WAC now.
Could do.
That would be a hell of a surprise, considering, you know, they'll have. I was gonna say they'll have Empire, they'll have potentially Billy Idol. Yeah.
I mean, they've played on shows with other WAC groups
Oh, of course,
before,
yeah,
so
sure.
it's not like it's a crazy concept.
Well,
Yeah.
if that's true, then we'll find out in 6 days, because that's when the WAC festival is. It's on the 8th.
I mean, I'm not claiming to have like insider information or anything, but I'd say we'll probably know by the end of January what's going to happen. Just a guess.
Yeah, that'd be good. I'm sure.
Yeah,
that's
probably a pretty good guess, I'd say.
But yeah, that's pretty much it. This is kind of like a watch this space kind of news
Yeah.
item.